Hello tribe, welcome back. So if anyone has a question on their mind and if you've been looking for an answer, I hope I can help you here today. I have done a reading like this, I think maybe 4 months ago, and I've completely forgotten about it. We're gonna be using the Book of Answers instead of tarot. And if you have a question in mind, think of number 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. Don't overthink it. The first number that comes to your mind as an answer, you're gonna find the timestamps down below, and I'll see you there. Hey group 1, let's see what is the answer to your question. Seek out more options. Okay, I don't know what you're asking about exactly. A lot of you may be asking about different things, different topics. But what you need to know about that there are plenty of fish in the sea. If you seek out for it yourself, do not sit back and relax and do not wait for something to come your way, or do not wait for someone else to provide the outcome that you want to you. You are in charge of the outcome. Take action. Seek for information. Seek for new connections. Seek for a better paying job. And I'm seeing brick on top of brick that is being built. So there is something to do with timing here as well. Do not compete with timing. For others of you, there is something better for you out there. So if you're noticing that what you are seeking for is not happening and you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, this answer is giving you a hint that maybe what you are chasing after doesn't belong to you anymore, or it never belonged to you. There is something much better around the corner. So keep your eyesight open. I hope this made sense, group number 1, and you have a beautiful week. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, group 2. Let's see the answer to your question, since there's going to be various of different questions that people will be asking from all over the world. I'm going to have to interpret this answer, okay? Let's go. The answer to your question is going to be great. So someone is worried about a situation. Maybe some of you already feel intuitively that this is going to be a great journey. The outcome is going to be great, but some of your fears may be coming to the surface and kind of fucking with your mind a bit. Relax. Group number 2, whatever it is that you need in order to be happy or to feel successful, you are getting it in the future. Do not self-sabotage by creating scenarios in your head that haven't happened, by thinking of the worst possible outcome. Tap into, I keep hearing visualize a little bit more, but visualize yourself getting what you want, but tap into the feeling. Not how it's going to look like, but how it's going to feel like. Because group number 2, I feel like you need a bit of reprogramming here. Maybe sometimes you don't believe that it's going to be great, or maybe you have anxiety and it keeps creeping in on you, especially at the happy times of your life. Tap into the feeling of how it's going to be once you get what you want. Now, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a financial situation, whatever you're asking about. The outcome is going to be better than you have thought of. So enjoy the ride, don't self-sabotage, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, group 3, let's see. What is the answer to your question? And I'm going to have to interpret it because there's a lot of people asking various different questions. What is the answer to your question? You will get the final word. Whatever the situation is, the answer is saying that you are going to be in control of the outcome, in control of the situation. For a couple of you, I'm getting a message saying, do not hide in the shadows. Do not be shy about this situation. Explain your worth, show your worth by actions. This isn't a time to hide your light, to hide your authenticity. Either way, whatever you're asking about, you will be the one to decide how this outcome will turn out to be. I keep staring at final word, and I'm seeing a situation where someone says, you know what, I don't feel like I want this anymore. And they shut the door, and once they shut the door because they know they deserve better or they want more, and that particular situation couldn't provide that, the moment they shut the door, another 3 doors open. So make sure that you're not only stuck on one door, that you don't accept just what you are given. Ask yourself a question. Is what I am receiving good enough for me? And if not, what can I do in order to gain more? And I keep hearing resources, either love or resources, depending on what you're asking about. You're going to be on top of the mountain. I'm seeing literally a goat on top of the mountain. You know the El Goliath deck? I think it's the 4 of Pentacles. That's what card popped into my mind. You're going to keep what matters to you close to your heart. You're not going to lose it. You will be some sort of authority in the situation you're asking about. You will come out on top. I feel like there is one more for pile number 3. Let's see. Others will depend on your choices. See, you're some sort of leader in the situation. You have the final word. I can't say word today. I don't know why. I want to say world. So maybe it's somehow connected to the world or being visible or travel. It could be, because it feels like I cannot pronounce it. I keep wanting to say world. Yeah, others will depend on your choices is telling you that there's going to be something. I'm seeing something attached to you. You're not on your own. In this situation, you're not going to be on your own. There is someone else who maybe is dependent on you, or you have some sort of responsibility that could be affecting the outcome of the situation. But overall, it more so feels like someone is listening to where you are leading them. Someone wants to follow you. You are the captain of the ship. That is the answer to your question. And you get in the final word. I hope this made sense, pile 3. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey group 4, let's see. I'm gonna have to interpret the answer to your question because a lot of people all over the world will be asking about different topics. So just to make sure that you understand how that answer ties into your situation, I'm gonna have to give you examples, or sometimes images come to my mind. What is the answer to your question? Let it go. Pretty straightforward here. There is something that you are going to be removing from your life, or something that is going to be removed from your life. Now, a lot of you are noticing that already. You have maybe a weird feeling about it. Maybe you feel like you're going to have to say bye to a particular person, a job, a situation, maybe environment. In life, notice, life is actually guiding you towards a direction where you're supposed to be. So any continuous resistance is actually a message for you. If we're talking about a relationship, this is saying it's time for it to end, and you know this. This is not going to be news to you. Either you felt it intuitively, or you're already seeing that, and that relationship is not going anywhere. Maybe you are too different. Maybe the person is not providing to you what you need. There can be various reasons why. For others of you, this is connected to work. You're going to have to close the door to that chapter of your career, or to that chapter working in that particular job, and it's okay. We outgrow things. The answer to your question is that you have already grown out of something. You are becoming a different person. You are transforming. Do not resist this transformation, and do not be afraid of change. It's time to say bye to something. Say it with a smile on your face, even if you don't know what's to come afterwards. There is definitely something knocking on your door in the future. Welcome it with open arms. I'm also getting my throat is acting funny. It didn't happen in all pilots before. You're gonna have to express yourself before this chapter ends. So maybe some of you need to have a conversation you don't want to have. And my throat chakra, that's why it's feeling funny. Something left unsaid. I know I have to say that, but I don't want to. Make sure you don't swallow your words. Whatever you want to say it. Be honest to yourself. Be honest to those around you, if there is anyone involved in the situation, so that you can walk forward with grace. I hope this made sense. If you need extra content, find me on Patreon, and have a beautiful week. Bye for now. Hello, Group 5. Let's see the answer to your question. Now, bear in mind that I'm going to be getting a pretty straightforward answer here. I'm going to be interpreting it because there are a lot of people all over the world asking about different topics, different situations. So that it makes sense to you, I'm going to have to give you examples. Sometimes visions come through together with the answer to your question. Shift your focus. This is basically telling you that what you are mostly focusing on right now may not be the thing that you have to focus on. What I mean by that, a lot of times, let's take a creative person's example. Say they're so focused on one particular detail on the canvas that they have forgotten to take 5 steps back to see what is missing in a bigger picture. I'm hearing zoom out. You need to zoom out of this situation in order for you to get clarity. Or say if you're super focused on your love life and you are not noticing how your career is suffering because you've invested most of your energy and time in your love life, and there's lack of balance. Make sure you are balanced enough. And once you shift your focus, it feels like someone's perspective changes, and with that perspective, the outcomes change as well. I'm hearing, do not get stuck on one thing only. Do not get stuck on doing something in only one particular way. Explore and experiment. The outcome of a situation is going to change the way you look at something that you're asking about. The question that you're asking right now, you may not ask it 3 months from now, because that situation will not be relevant anymore. I feel like there is one more here for Group 5. Let's see. Answer to your question. You may have to drop other things. See, that's exactly what I was trying to tell you when I was talking about balance, right? I'm focusing on my love life so much that I'm dropping my career in a way, right? Not actually, but you know what I mean. There is something that may have to go. There is something that you're keeping in one hand, but dropping from the other. So I would say prioritize better. What is the most important thing to you today? Clear your mind. Declutter your home, I'm hearing, or declutter your environment from the dust. And this is metaphorical. Because someone or something is intruding here and not allowing you to see clearly. Stay away from manipulative people or situations. I'm seeing 7 of Cups. Do not get lost in illusion, because there may be something here that is making someone feel disillusioned and they do not know what to do. They don't know what's going to happen. They get lost in that illusionary world, and then they're like, is this real? Is this not? This is asking you to focus what's right in front of you today and to answer a question to yourself. What is the most important thing for me today? Not 5 years from now. Not a year from now. Today. Take one step at a time and you'll get where you want to be. But keep hearing there's someone or something in the way that is somehow influencing your mind, and it's not supposed to be there. Does anyone make you question yourself to the point where you're like, I don't know who I am, or I don't know, you're questioning your reality? This is saying beware or wary of people like that. For others of you, you have become overburdened. You're trying to do too much. You're trying to take care of too many things at once. Prioritize better. Or ask for help, responsibility-wise. If you have a partner, make sure that there is balance. If you're asking about work, that there is balance in work, right? That you're not overwhelmed and you're not doing too much. Look at your contract. If you're asking about relationship, are both of these people bringing something to the table? Or it's only one of them that keeps providing and the other one keeps taking? For others of you, there's going to be an unexpected situation. You're being told that what you imagine this outcome to be, it may be completely different. So be open and be flexible. If you are too rigid or my way or highway, it's going to be difficult to accept what's to come. Not to say what's to come is bad in any shape or form. It's just going to be somehow surprising you, and I'm hearing someone saying, life works in mysterious ways sometimes. I never thought I was going to experience this. But I'm not getting any like major drama or tower moments. I'm actually seeing someone saying that and smiling and shaking their head like, damn, couldn't believe that. If you told me that, I don't know, a year ago. I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and have a beautiful week. Until the next one.